This video has been made possible by Rebusfarm, the professional render service. Hey guys, my name is Mike Hermes and welcome to my channel. Well guys, today we're going to do a video on how to create cracked stucco on a brick wall. Okay, this is going to be part of a series on architectural items. This is one of them. So that said, let's get started with that and let's have some fun. Here we go. Alright guys, we're in Maya 2016 and let's start by creating our wall. Okay, so for that I'll take a polygon plane, and you can use a cube as well, but a plane is fine. I'm going to hit Control A to open up my attribute editor, and I want to have a subdivision level of 1 by 1. That's fine. There's no need to make that any thicker, and we'll just hit R to scale that guy up. And we'll hit E to rotate it and hold down J as we snap it up. Okay. Now what we want to do here is create a brick wall and then put stucco over it, and then have that stucco be cracked so you can see the brick wall in certain places. Okay. So that means that we're okay to create a full-blown brick wall. And for that we need to UV this guy, but it's a simple plane. So if we go up to UV and UV editor, we'll see that if we right click and go to shell, that there we go, it's already UV'd. Okay, no problem there. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click and go to object mode. We're going to right click and go to assign new material, and let's select let's do a Lambert. There we go. We're going to go into our attribute editor. We're going to go and hit this checkered box next to our color tab, and we will select an appropriate file. My system is lagging a bit, sorry for that. So we're going to select file, we're going to go to folder, and then let's pick that up. Let's see, where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? Hang on while I look for it. Okay, there it is. So we have a brick wall, a JPEG, and there we go. We're going to open that up. We're going to hit this checkered ball to see it. As you can see, we need to rotate it. So we're going to select it, and we're going to go to UV and UV editor. We're going to right click, go to shell, select that shell, and we're going to hold down J as we rotate that around. And there you go, it's right side up. Okay, and what we're going to do next is we're going to apply a normal map to this wall so it looks a bit more realistic. So hang on. So we're going to select it, we're going to go to our Lambert material, we're going to go to the bump mapping slot here, we're going to hit that checkered box, we're going to select file once again. We're going to make sure that we do not apply this as a bump map but as a tangent space normal. We're going to tweak the depth to, let's go around 0.3 for now, and then we're going to go to the file tab, hit the folder, and go to our brick wall normal, and let's apply that. Okay, let's see how it looks. It doesn't look too bad actually. I'm just going to pop in a quick light here, go to create light, and let's do a point light. Hit W to move that out. We're going to hit 7 on our keyboard to activate the light, and let's just have a quick look. And this looks all right. Cool. Good. Okay, as I deleted my light, I now need to hit 6 to go back to texture mode. So that's our wall section. Okay, now let's get into the stucco. Now what we're initially going to do is we are going to take a polygon cube instead of a plane. Let's pull that out a little, and then from the front here we're going to match it up. So this is our wall, and we're going to get that very close, and then we're going to right click at a vertex, drag select these two, and bring that in until it is very thin. Okay, so that's that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit R to scale it. Actually, I should have done that first, and I'll tell you why in a sec. Just hit Control Z to go back, right click object mode, delete pull out. Let's see, right click object mode, R to scale it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, it's moving in the back as we do that. That's fine. Let's bring that up a bit more. And we'll just match it up from this view here. That would work. Okay, so for wireframe mode, you can see we're pretty close, but you get the idea. Okay, so that's going to be our stucco, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to start to cut some areas in there where we want it to be open. Okay, so what we'll do initially is we will take a let's see, where is it? We're going to go to insert edge loop, option box, single setting, and we're just going to add one here, one here, one here, and one here, just so we got something to work with, right? There we go, and maybe one here. We're going to hit Q on our keyboard, and then we're going to go in and we're going to go to our modeling toolkit. We're going to go to multi-cut, all right, and then we're going to start from this point here, jump up there, jump back there, and maybe even jump somewhere midway, like so, and then just jump back here. And just try to kind of create an odd shape, if you will. All right, we're going to hit delete or escape or cube, whatever you want. Okay, then we're going to hit right click, we're going to get a face, and we're going to select these faces, and we're going to delete them. And now you can already see the wall behind there. We're going to take the rest of the back faces here as well and delete that. Okay, and then we got this guy right here. Okay, so that's that. Now to get correct shading, what we're going to do here is we're going to right click and go to edge, and we're going to select that edge here. I'll hit 4 for wireframe mode so we can see what's going on. I don't want that edge, and let's just do this manually. Okay, and then we need to get in very, very close. Hit 5 for shaded mode, and maybe even go up to our, where is it? Our textured ball here, so we can see what's going on. All right, so we're going to hit Control E to extrude, and then we're going to hit W, and we're going to push that in like that. Okay, and not as far as I'm doing right now, but just to illustrate what's going on. Okay, so keep that nice and thin. Let's say something like that, and then we're going to right click at object mode, and we're going to hit W, and we're going to move that until it is in place. The best way to see that is go to our top view, hit 4 for wireframe mode. I'll go to modify and center pivot, so my controls are a bit closer. Okay, so that should be my object hugging the wall. Let's check that. And if it's too thick, we'll adjust that in a sec. Okay, all right, so now that you have this, you can decide whether you want to make it a bit more intricate or not. You could do that by going into insert edge loop again and adding edge loops, or let's use the modeling toolkit, maybe that's easier. That will allow you to create shapes that are a bit more organic, if you will. Okay, so I'm just gonna click in various areas here. Come on, it's not responding as I would like, but you know, that's just what it is. We're gonna right click at a vertex, we're gonna drag select that, and just by moving that accordingly, you can pretty much create any shape you like. All right, So what we need to do next is we need to UV this guy. So we're going to right click at object mode. There we go. We're going to go to UV and planar projection, which should be good. We're going to go to UV and UV editor, and let's have a look. Right click shell. This is the one we're looking for. Yeah, there you go. So that seems to be okay. We just need to make sure it's not reversed. Oops, sorry about that. So that looks good. We are now going to go in and we're going to minimize that. We're going to right click at object mode, right click assign new material. We're going to go to a new Lambert. We'll go into that new Lambert. Right there, we're going to hit our checkered box and we're going to plug in a file. We're going to go to folder. I'm going to use my Stucco JPEG, which should be okay. Now I want to rotate it. So again, we're going to go to UV and UV editor. I'm going to right click, go to shell, and I want to rotate my texture. So let's do this in a way that we can all see it. Okay, so I'm going to hit E to rotate, hold down J once again, and rotate it in the direction that, you know, I like better. Okay, so that's that. Then we're going to right click, go to object mode, and we're going to plug in our normal map. So we're going to go into our material. We're going to go to the bump map section, open that. We're going to select file. Hang on. Try that again. Yeah, that's good. Let's do 0.3 on that. We're going to go to our file, folder, Stucco normal. And there we go. Let's just check out the depth of that. It looks a bit off. So let's do 0.1 maybe, even 0. Looks like as I go down it gets stronger. No, 0.5, 0.25, 0.1. That's pretty good. 0.1. Okay, so we're gonna put in a new light again. Create and lights, and come on, get them some kind of error down there. Let's do a point light. Just hit W, pull that out, hit 7 on our keyboard to activate our light here, and we can move that in, we can move that around, and that's how you create that effect. Okay, now what you can do, depending on your use, if this is going to be a single rendered shot, you can go into Paint Shop and kind of blur this area on the seam, if you will. You don't necessarily have to, but it all depends on how you're going to use that. Okay, we'll just take this region down here. Hang on. Okay, and if you for some reason decide that you want to do an area like this but enclosed on 4 sides, you can do that as well, simply by cutting a hole in your mesh. All right, so that's all there's to it. Hopefully it was helpful for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you like my video. Thanks for watching. Bye.